Here with Royce Gracie black belt Roy Marsh. It is school of the Martial Arts Academy of Southern Pines, from Royce Gracie Southern Pines. Roy's one of my favorite instructors, has beastly side control, and he's going to show you some details on some of his favorite positions.
So thanks. We're going to go over side control. We're going to go over the way I do it, and something I'm big about is I do things based on how they counter them. So I don't have to counter. I do it in a way that makes it hard for him to counter. So first we have to understand really quickly how he escapes side control. He basically has two options. He's either going to put me in guard or get back to his knees / feet. To do both of those, he has to get on his side. Okay, that's 95% of the escapes guys are going to do. So for instance, he starts to shrimp to get the, yeah, he's on his side. So as long as I keep him on his back, most of those escapes are gone out the window. The last two we'll cover very briefly is a Marcelo kind of thing where he sits up and pushes you back. Or sometimes you get these crazy guys and they almost come over the top and try to do something insane where they roll up on your back. So what I want to do is sometimes I control multiple areas. In this situation, I'm going to control more or less one area to start, but it's going to be very nasty. Okay, so let me actually bring your head this way just a little bit first. So if I just come under and lock my hands, I can do a little bit of shoulder pressure. But especially no-gi, if he gets a little sweaty, he can maybe move a little bit and get his head turned. Not even with all that, just that slight head turn. Okay, so if I hold on the armpit, again, it's a little bit more pressure for sure, but there's still a little bit of space, and if you got short, stubby arms like me, it can be a little problematic. So what I'm going to look to do is, the neck is built like a V. There's the muscle here and the trachea. There's a soft spot right here where the arteries run. I'm going to take the pads of my fingers, not my fingertips, the pads of my fingers, and I'm going to go right there. I'm going to hook onto that muscle with my fingers. Okay? Now what I'm not going to do is drive into him. I'm going to suck his head under my shoulder, and I'm going to drop my shoulder. Now this is really important. I don't sprawl and drive into him like this. I'm going to take my left leg back all the way to the ground. Now you'll see I'm not really holding on to anything, but if he tries to turn into me, it's very much pressure. Now, you're not going to choke the guy, though I have gotten people who almost went out because there is pressure on this artery. Okay, so again, I'm not doing anything. A lot of times this can be very quick. He's kind of sitting up a little bit. I can just catch that. And I don't drop, I pull him underneath me. And my hips is not like this. I'm dropping my left hip. Now, you'll see on this side, that when I drop it, I kind of pin this arm a little bit too. This arm can give me problems, but I'm not really worried about it right now. But if I come here and I do this, and he tries to push me away with that arm, right arm, it's not going to do anything. Okay? Now, because I have so much pressure going that way, if he does get this arm free, he can roll out. Okay, so especially like a good wrestler or something, he's going to want to go that way. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use my underhook. I'm going to hook right where the shoulder meets the tricep, and I'm going to curl my elbow here. I don't want to just hook here because if he's strong, he can still push that shoulder into the ground, look that way, kind of, yeah, here. But if I'm like this, roll away. So we're going to combine those two. So he can't go this way, and he can't go that way. And I mean very brutally where he can't go either way. So I catch, I pull, and I come here. And let me turn just a little bit. Notice I'm not being nuts. I'm not like this. I'm pulling it back to roll away. Turn in. Here. Now the last thing is you see his hips are a little bit free, especially you can bring his hips up. But he maybe can insert his knee a little bit. Okay? So the last thing I'm going to do is, I'm not going knee on belly. I'm just going to insert my knee right here in my shin. Let me turn you this way. When I do this, I'm not like this. My shin is turned out. This way, if he does get on his side a little bit, I can actually walk him back a little bit. But if he tries to roll up, my knee is in the way. I'm keeping his hips down. I don't want him to alleviate pressure by lifting his hips or trying to defend. So now, let's do it from this side first. My hips are very low and open. Now he tries to turn in, he tries to roll up. So let me turn it this way so I can talk to you. So again, I pull, drop all my weight, and I'm here. Now, I'm not necessarily going to submit the guy, but I am going to cook him for a while. My shin is here. If he tries to turn in a little bit, look, I can open it. He tries to roll up. My knee is in the way. Here. Okay? Does this make sense? So that's, again, I'm not trying to lock my hands and do a traditional hold. I'm doing it where he can't come this way, he can't come that way, he can't come that way. It's also very hard for him to sit up, right? So let's talk about really quickly what may happen, some ways to get there. Turn this way just a little bit, please. So I'm in here, and he frames here and here. Let's understand. This is the arm that's going to stop me mostly controlling him. This is my control arm. Or this is the one that stops him controlling me. This is actually his escape arm. So I'm actually a lot of times more concerned with this arm. Because if I'm here, this under gets the underhook, right? Pushes me away, you know, here. So I want to deal with that. Now if I'm here and I just try to pummel, see how open my arm is? He's going to be able to get, yes, here. If I try to pass this one over his head, because this arm is here and I don't have control of it, he can pass it under, Marcelo style escape. Okay? So what we're going to do is up here, if he's on his side a little bit, I'm going to open my body a little bit, circle this hand from the inside, not over the top, that opens my elbow. So if he's praying on my neck frame, I may lift a little bit, come in. Pin this arm. When I pin, I make a hook, and my elbow on the mat. So he tries to re-underhook. Yeah. Go the other way. Here. Now I can deal with this one. Simple way, I go over, because I don't have to worry about him passing it anymore, because I'm pinning this arm. I go over. If he follows, I can just circle, right in, catch, boom, circle back under, pull, knee. If he's a little bit more slick, I'm probably not going to get that circle under. So I'm here, he's got my arm. I can't control his head. I really want to control his head. My arm's occupied. I take my head, look. I'm not being nice. I'm right in the jaw and I'm putting a lot of pressure. I could try to circle in, but a lot of times, I bring my knee right under, pinning that arm. Come in, catch the muscle, sprawl my hip, control the elbow, walk my shin onto his body. And we're right back to our neutral position. So from this position one more time, frame, I come in, pin, head, all my weight, knee, put in, pull, circle, drop my hip, pull in, shin here. And now, we'll hang out and see what's going on, figure out what to do next. And that's basically the way I play side control and my pressure side control.
Thanks a lot, Roy, for making side control a truly horrifying experience. Listen to the Concussion Cast every Sunday.